Welcome to our first video on the fourth parak of Gittin, parak Hashoileiach. Our Mishnah is dealing with a case in which the husband sends a get to his wife and later changes his mind and wants to cancel the get. The first case looked at by our Mishnah is where he sends the get to his wife using a shliach via a shliach, and then he encounters the shliach before the shliach had delivered the get, and he says to the shliach that the get that I've given you to deliver to my wife is batul, is cancelled. Or the second case, the Mishnah says, after his change of mind, he sends a second shliach to run after the first one, to catch him before delivering the get, and to notify him that the get which he had been asked to deliver is batul. In both of these cases, says the Mishnah, that the get is indeed batul. The third case our Mishnah looks at is, again, after sending the get via shliach, he changes his mind and he runs to his wife before the shliach gets there to deliver the get, and he tells his wife that there's a get that I've delivered, you have sent to you, and it's batul. Or, the fourth case our Mishnah looks at is that after sending a shliach to deliver the get to his wife, he changes his mind, and he sends a second shliach to his wife to get there before his first shliach does, and to tell her that the get that's in the process of being delivered by the first shliach, batul, who is batul. And again, in these cases, our Mishnah says, hareza batul, these gets are indeed batul. However, says our Mishnah, once the get reaches her hands, once it's already been delivered, he can no longer cancel it in any of the previous ways we've discussed. It's too late. Finally, says our Mishnah, that once upon a time, if the husband wanted to change his mind, even after the get is already in the process of being delivered by a shliach, before it reaches his wife's hands, what he was able to do was to convene a bezdin and to tell this bezdin that, look, I've sent a get off with my shliach, but I want to cancel it. And that would indeed work, that the get would be cancelled. Even though his shliach didn't know about it, the cancellation of the get, his wife doesn't know, it still worked. Then came Rabbi Gamliel HaZaken, and he enacted a takana that from now on, from his time on, it should no longer be the case, that one should not be allowed to do this because of tikkun ha'olam, because of the problems that can result from the fact that the shliach doesn't know that the get was cancelled, nor does his wife, and the Gemara will analyze what the problems that can result will be.